Hey guys, welcome back for another X-Wing video. This game was played on the same night as my previous report, number 4, and Kyle decided to get in and play a game, and he wants to try out some TIE bombers. So we'll quickly go into my list. I'm running Biggs with the extra defense diadroid and then proton torpedoes. It's actually going to be on one of the rookie pilots. And I have just 2 rookie pilots, and then I've got a Y-Wing that's going to have a blaster turret, not the ion cannon, and then R2-D2, so he'll make green maneuvers and get his shields back. So I went with a massive amount of ships this time, so we'll see if that pays off, because usually I bring a bunch of special characters, and usually I get my ass kicked. So Kyle, trying out some new things today, has Captain Jonas, a TIE bomber that allows a friendly model to reroll 2 attack dice when using a secondary weapon, so that's any of the missiles, and this guy's got a concussion missile. We've got a TIE Defender, and this guy, if the opponent that he's shooting at already has a target lock, after rolling he can get a target lock, and then he can reroll with that target lock, so he's target lock spammy. And then we've got Major Rhymer, which is another TIE bomber, and he's got advanced proton torpedoes and a seismic charge. And his abilities allow somebody to increase or decrease their range on their secondary weapons. So here we get into deployments. We ended up both hugging the table edge, but we'll see how it goes. In the back right corner is Biggs, so he's going to hopefully draw fire from the other guys, and then the 2 rookie pilots are in front, and then the Y-Wing here to the left. And then we've got the 2 bombers and then the TIE Defender to the left. The second TIE bomber is being proxied by a TIE Advance because we don't have a second TIE bomber, and we're going to see if we want to buy one or not. So I move up nice and steady, and then I go ahead and make my first mistake of the game on turn 2. I end up having this X-Wing veer off to the left a little bit because I'm still learning the maneuvers, and I didn't realize how much it was going to have him facing. I just did a simple bank 1, and now he's facing all the way off to the edge, which I thought was okay because his TIE Defender was going out to the left a little bit, but then he banks back in and does a barrel roll, and now I see nothing, which really sucks. But you can see a bunch of target locks are placed down. We have some focus tokens and whatnot, so hopefully we can light up some of these bombers. And don't forget, Biggs is going to have to be targeted first. So Biggs does get lit up and killed by some of the secondary weapons that the TIE bombers had. So, you know, he did his job, and I was able to do with the Y-Wing and the X-Wing with the proton torpedoes enough damage to either of the 2 bombers, but they've got 6 hulls, so they're hurt but not dead. So then the X-Wings go ahead and fly past at full. I didn't realize he was going to be dropping a seismic charge, which was interesting. So that's probably going to blow up and hurt a bunch of us. It's going to hurt his guys too. But that TIE bomber to the right got stressed because he did a K-turn, and the other 2 are going to go ahead and fly right into the Y-Wing and probably light the Y-Wing up, to be honest. So both my X-Wings take some damage from the seismic charge, and so does this bomber, leaving this bomber with only 1 hull left. And I take advantage of the situation. The Y-Wing uses his focus tokens to shoot his turret, his blaster turret, and kill that TIE bomber. So I got 1 ship down. So the Y-Wing took a lot of damage, so he went ahead and did a green maneuver so he can get a shield back, and the freaking Defender did a sharp turn, then a barrel roll, so he's keeping on him, and then the Y-Wing has a second freaking bomber on him, so I'm afraid he's going to die. Both X-Wings make far hard K-turns. I want to get as far away as possible so that I could take another approach on these ships, and I'm probably going to shoot at the bomber with both of them this turn. So some damage was dealt to the Y-Wing, but Kyle's having a hard time finishing him off. I did shoot up the bomber, but in this turn we go ahead and move up full. The X-Wing and the bomber crash into each other, and now I got some focus tokens laid down everywhere. But I am target locked, which is going to be an issue for the Y-Wing. He'll probably die this turn. So the X-Wing not touching the bomber goes ahead and takes some shots onto him, and the X-Wing touching the bomber shoots the Defender, and then the Y-Wing tries to focus down on the bomber too. This way I can try to clear out that 1 ship. And being so close on the Y-Wing, the Defender unloads like 4 dice and kills the Y-Wing finally. It took Kyle a while, but everyone kind of spaces out here, so I got my 2 X-Wings, and then the bomber and the Defender are spaced out too. The X-Wings and the bombers got stress from the K-turns. The Defender, however, does not get stress from his K-turn, which is pretty interesting. So I try to keep formation here. I move up subtly so I can unload on that bomber because I don't want the bomber to go past me because then I'll have no targets. However, I do expose my freaking flank to the Defender, so he's going to wreck me. but I focus and try to take out that bomber, but I do not succeed. And my freaking rookie pilot's dead, and I'm left with just the one X-Wing. So the X-Wing does a K-turn out of the range of the bomber. Unfortunately, the defender can't see me. I could take out the bomber this turn with my 4 dice at close range here, but the TIE defender is going to go ahead and shoot first and kill the X-Wing. So that's game. I thought I had a chance here early on, but I screwed that up by having my X-Wing lose a turn of shooting because he veered off, banking left. But good showing for the bombers. They have a freaking list of options. They could take 2 missiles, 2 torpedoes, like one of everything. So that's pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I'll see you in the next one.